So hello students, welcome back to revision time. I hope you all are fit and fine. So today I am back with the solutions for the back exercise questions of chapter number 1, that is chemical reactions and equations. So let us start. So first question we have is, which of the statements about the given reaction below they are incorrect? So mark it, we have to find the incorrect statements. So the reaction given below, we have lead oxide reacting with carbon forming lead and carbon dioxide. So first of all, from the statements, we are clear that we have to do the oxidation and reduction analysis. So here lead oxide, we have lead plus 2 here, oxygen is minus 2, carbon because it is in the elemental state, that is the charge will be 0, lead will be 0 here, carbon plus 2 and oxygen minus 2. So what is happening here? Lead oxide, it is being reduced to lead, and carbon, it is being oxidized to carbon dioxide. So what are the statements? Lead is getting reduced. No, this is incorrect. Lead oxide is getting reduced. Carbon dioxide is getting oxidized. No, it is incorrect because carbon is getting oxidized. So C and D, they are correct. First option is correct here. So question number 2, we have the above reaction is an example of. What is the type of reaction? So we have ferric oxide reacting with aluminium forming aluminium oxide and ferrous. So clearly aluminium, it is replacing ferrous here and forming aluminium oxide. So this is a displacement reaction because aluminium is more reactive than iron. So we have learned the reactivity series in a very fun way. So do check the video in the description box. So third question, that means it is a displacement reaction, right? D part is the correct answer. So question number 3, we have, what happens when dilute hydrochloric acid is added to iron fillings? So hydrochloric acid is HCl. Now the reaction here, it is also displacement reaction. The iron is more reactive than hydrogen. We will replace the hydrogen and get iron chloride, and hydrogen gas is released. So option number A here is correct. Hydrogen gas and iron chloride is produced. Question number 4, what is a balanced chemical equation? Why should chemical equations be balanced? So this I have covered in the theoretical lecture. Do find the video in the description box. Fifth, translate the following statements into chemical equations and then balance them. First is, hydrogen gas combines with nitrogen to form ammonia. Hydrogen is this nitrogen and it is forming ammonia. So this is
here
the
my
balanced
suggestion to
chemical
you all
equation.
is, whenever you come across any kind of chemical equation, first of all write the equation, write the names of reactants and products, then balance it, then find out what type of reaction is it, and always remember the descriptions. Always write out the descriptions of the reactants or the products, whether the gas is evolved or what are the color of precipitates or what are the characteristics of the products formed, right?
So second, we have hydrogen sulfide gas burns in air to give water and sulfur dioxide. So hydrogen sulfide gas is H2S burning in air, that means in the presence of oxygen, forming water and sulfur dioxide. So sulfur dioxide, it was having a burning sulfur like smell. It is a gas. So this is a combustion reaction because it is in the presence of oxygen. So this is the balanced chemical equation here. Third, we have barium chloride reacts with aluminium sulfate to give aluminium chloride and a precipitate barium sulfate. So barium chloride is BaCl2, aluminium sulfate is Al2SO4 thrice, giving the aluminium chloride and barium sulfate. So this is the double displacement reaction. Here barium, it is displacing aluminium and combining with sulfate, and vice versa with chloride ion. So this is double displacement and this is the
So now again, I hope you all remember the charges on elements and ions. Then only you will be able to form the formulas here. So list of charges I've also uploaded. You can check the video in the description box.
So next we have potassium metal. It reacts with water to give potassium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. So potassium metal, it is K here, KOH and H2. So what is this? This is a displacement reaction here. Here potassium, it is displacing hydrogen, forming potassium hydroxide, right? So next question, balance the following chemical equations. So here we are given the formulas directly. First is HNO3 plus calcium hydroxide forming calcium nitrate and water. So this is a neutralization reaction. First of all, HNO3, it is nitric acid releasing H positive ion, and calcium hydroxide, it is a base releasing OH negative ion. So it is a neutralization reaction, and this is the balanced chemical equation. We will add 2 in the nitric acid and 2 to water. Next we have sodium hydroxide reacting with sulfuric acid forming sodium sulfate and water. This is also a neutralization reaction. Here also we will add 2 to sodium hydroxide and 2 to water, and we will get the balanced chemical equation. Third, we have sodium chloride reacting with silver nitrate forming silver chloride and NaNO3, that is sodium nitrate. So here we have one sodium here and one sodium in the product side. Ag, we have silver, we have one on both side, chloride we have one on both side, and nitrate we have one on both side. So it is a balanced
So like
chemical
this only in the
equation.
exam also you might be given the balanced chemical equation only. So you should not get confused there, right?
So fourth, we have barium chloride reacting with sulfuric acid to form barium sulfate and HCl. So this is a double displacement reaction. We can clearly see that, and this is the balanced chemical equation. Just add 2 to the HCl. The equation will be balanced. Question number 7 also, we have to balance the given chemical equations. So first we have calcium hydroxide reacting with carbon dioxide to form calcium carbonate and water. So this is a combination reaction, and calcium carbonate here it is present in the marbles and chalks. So this is the description here. So this is a balanced chemical equation. We have 1 calcium on both sides, we have 4 oxygen on both sides, and we have 2 hydrogen on both sides. Second, we have zinc reacting with silver nitrate to form zinc nitrate and silver. So this is the displacement reaction where zinc is displacing silver, and this is the balanced chemical equation. Just add 2 to silver here and 2 in silver nitrate. Third, we have aluminium reacting with copper chloride forming aluminium chloride and copper. This is also a displacement reaction, and this is the balanced chemical equation here. Question number 8, we have write the balanced chemical equation of the following and identify the type of reaction in each case. So here we are already given to write the type of reaction. First is potassium bromide. This is potassium bromide with barium iodide forming potassium iodide and barium bromide. So this is a double displacement reaction. Both the product side they have ions and they are displacing the elements. So this is the balanced chemical equation here. Second, we have zinc carbonate forming zinc oxide and carbon dioxide gas is released. So this is a decomposition reaction. Here this is A part of, and it is forming B plus C. So this was the general equation for decomposition. So it is also a balanced chemical equation with 1 zinc on both sides, 3 oxygen on both sides, and 1 carbon on both sides. So next we have hydrogen chlorine forming HCl, and this is a combination reaction. What is happening here? A plus B, it is forming C, right? So this is the balanced chemical equation. Next, magnesium reacting with hydrochloric acid to form magnesium chloride and hydrogen, and it is a displacement reaction. Magnesium here it is displacing hydrogen, and this is the balanced chemical equation. Question number 9, we have what does one mean by exothermic and endothermic reaction? I have already covered in the video lecture. 10th question, why is respiration considered as exothermic reaction? Explain. This already I have covered because there is the release of energy. 11th, we have why are decomposition reactions called the opposite of combination reactions? Write the equations of these reactions. Already covered. 12th question, we have write one equation each for decomposition reactions where energy is supplied in the form of heat, light and electricity. First of all, when heat is used, this is the reaction. Calcium carbonate forming, we can put the symbol of heat here, forming calcium oxide, and carbon dioxide is released. It is carbon dioxide, it is in the form of gas and it will show brisk effervescence. Light, we have this reaction of silver bromide. So it is a decomposition reaction, it is a photochemical reaction where Ag here it is a brown compound and it is used in the negative preparations of photographs. Next we have electricity, it is the electrolysis of water where both of these they are released in the form of gas. Question number 13, what is the difference between displacement and double displacement? We have already covered. Question number 14 we have here. In the refining of silver, the recovery of silver from silver nitrate solution involved the displacement of copper metal. Write down the reaction involved. So first of all, what we have here, in the refining of silver, the recovery of silver, that means silver here, it is the product. From silver nitrate, that means silver nitrate, it is the reactant. Involved the displacement by copper metal, that means copper is also present in the reactant side. So we have this equation here, and this is the balanced chemical equation. Next we have question number 15, explain the following terms. Oxygen and reduction we have already discussed. 17th we have, a shiny brown compound element X on heating becomes black. Name the element X and black colored compound form. So this is why I asked you all to remember the description of the reaction also, right? So the brown colored shiny substance here we have is copper. So it on heating in air, that means we have oxygen. It becomes black in color. We have copper oxide. So this is a combination, or precisely it is a combustion reaction, right? So this is the balanced chemical equation here. So I hope it was helpful for you all. If you liked the video, do like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you.